What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another stream, Delo Brands. Hey man, I was on a walk earlier, and I got a notification that the new GPT Image 2 dropped. It is here. GPT Image is here. And one of the things that I was waiting on forever was just the updated aspect ratios. I am so happy to say that now GPT Image can create thumbnails native in 16 by 9 ratio. So we're going to get into it. We're going to look at the documentation, what's actually changed. If you are new to the channel, my name is David or Delo Brands. We have a community called AI Educate where you can join, talk to everybody else, share your experiments, and continue to learn AI the right, practical, non technical way. So let's get in here real quick. So I don't know if you guys have tried out this model. It is definitely not a surprise to me at this time. It seems about that time where they dropped this model. So let's go right in and check it out. Let's see this video right here.
Today, we are launching ImageGen 2.0. If we think of DALL-E as cave drawings and ImageGen 1 as ancient art, then ImageGen 2.0 is the Renaissance.
ImageGen 2.0 is the smartest image generation model ever built, with the ability to generate complex, polished, and production-ready visuals with accurate text and structured design. You see, this model isn't just generating images, it's thinking.
That's right. ImageGen 2.0 is thinking and researching, and it can even search the web to generate images with the most accurate information available.
And with that information, the model is able to generate infographics that explain complex systems and images that solve math problems with proofs.
And with new multilingual capabilities, you can create visuals with multiple languages for the entire world.
And now, for the first time in image generation, you can create multiple distinct images at once. So you can generate entire magazines with structured typography and photorealistic photos, full renovation plans for every room in your house, or manga comics with recurring characters and evolving storylines.
And you can now generate images with 2K resolution across multiple aspect ratios with extraordinary micro details.
You see, we are no longer generating images to marvel at. With Images 2.0, we are generating images to discover and navigate, to invent and build, to dream and explore the world, and bring ideas to life.
Okay. So, funny enough, I actually tried out this model earlier before they even released this um blog about it. So, I actually tried it without knowing that this is the new thing, and I had this new interface that allowed me to, manipulate aspect ratios. So that was really really cool. But let's get into it, man. So they said a lot there. They're saying that not only is this the best model, that it's text accurate, it's better at consistency, it now has the ability to think, search the web, and make context accurate creations in a variety of styles and a variety of languages and things of that nature. So, um, going into this, I knew that they were going to make realism much better from ChatGPT because GPT has a nice image quality, but the realism in 1.5 just was not completely there. But we're looking at these. You guys see these. These look pretty real. But they're just showing a bunch of examples, and we're gonna try some of this, like character sheets. We're gonna be building some character sheets here pretty soon. Comics, different stuff like that. So we're gonna get in here and actually see the changes, but they don't even have any documentation on it. Like they're just showing you examples. They're saying show not tell. Oh, okay, here it is. Okay, my bad, my bad. But let me see really quickly. All right, so images are a language, blah, 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 greater precision and control. Okay, let's start right here. It can search the web for real time information, create multiple distinct images from one prompt. We're definitely testing that out. Okay. And double check its own outputs. Now that's great. One thing I did notice is that generations are taking a little bit longer, but I've always held the standpoint that I want AI to get it right. I don't care how long it takes, it's always going to cost cheaper and take less time than a human. So as long as it does it accurately, I like that. So double checks. It can take on heavier lifting, blah blah blah, whatever. Unprecedented level. Okay, so 2K resolution in the API. And if you don't know, Codex, you can give Codex your OpenAI API and generate images with it. Subtle stylistic constraints. Okay. All right, cool. So let's see some prompts and examples. A screenshot of ChatGPT in a browser in Mac OS X. The user types "draw me a dog." ChatGPT draws and okay, but the desktop is quite messy with lots of random windows open. So this is a real screenshot, and you know when we're going into this new frontier of image generation, I I kind of think they have the right idea saying that we're entering the renaissance at this point because now I think that AI images are going to be used for more than just production or more than just, seeing a visual of something. It's going to be for genuine advancement in things that we haven't created in the real world yet. So, really getting the visuals for, some astronomical stuff and getting very accurate visuals of those things. Magazine collage. I really like this picture. Um, you guys see the prompt, pretty long prompt. So let's just take a look at this prompting style really quick that they used. This is basically you just, telling it what you want in a conversational way. I'm creating a magazine page. This is the theme. The title in the center of the image should be blah, blah, blah. Create a piece of art celebrating visual creations. So it's very conversational. And I'm sure some of you are probably using image prompts that are, very structured and have all of these variables, which that works, but you don't have to do that. I believe this model can understand better. So, you know, amount of rice with thousands of grains zoomed out. One of those grains has GPT image 2 etched on it. I don't even know where that is. I don't even know where that is. Let me see. The same size as the others, not any bigger or smaller, and blends into the rice mound so well it cannot be spotted at a glance. I guess they're saying that it's there. I know we saw it in the video. I think they zoomed in. Okay, probably somewhere like that. But I think that it being able to actually generate that is pretty powerful. Magazines are something people are really raving over, but more specifically, infographics or structured pages. And this is a great use. I really, really like this. I'll probably implement this for AI Educate in some way. Get a daily AI news report and then create an image based off of that and send that out every day, something like that. For a bite-sized um, view of everything. And even this, a photorealistic taken by phone photo of a handwritten essay. Look at that. It looks super, super real. I'm very concerned about the kids that are growing up in this day and age. Honestly, bro, they are really gonna be in for a treat. Okay, stronger across languages. Um, if you are generating things and you have audiences that need to see it in different languages, for example, anime, then you can do that and still have high fidelity images. Um, we see this prompt right here. They have an additional instructions section, which I don't see the point of that, but um Indian bookstore. So they're just basically explaining all of this stuff. Sophisticated, flexible aspect ratios. Now, this is the real game changer for me because I always had to go to Gemini um to get 16 by 9 images. But if you guys saw the latest video that was from that we uploaded, you guys saw this thumbnail and it came directly from ChatGPT. I did not have to extend this. I did not have to change it at all. It doesn't have a watermark on it. It's higher. It's high enough quality. Like this is the type of stuff that is really going to change the game and is changing the game because now we can get much better outputs. And so we can see that I began to use this new model um in these ways, like this realistic floaty. Like that's pretty realistic, you know. Um these images up here. This was a screenshot that I generated. I I didn't know that they were showing screenshots inside of the actual page, but I created this screenshot just to understand like what a CLI code base looks like, and this has helped me learn AI and coding a lot easier because now I see that this is literally just a bunch of scripts that are happening. So a CLI is just a bunch of scripts. And you could probably guess that, but this is one way that I used to learn. By visually seeing this, I now know there's commands in here and it's only .ts. It's only .typescript. So um and we are going to be refining or creating some more of these, which is of a dog, and it's a character sheet. So looking at all of this, does it look super consistent? I think to me it does look pretty consistent. Um pretty consistent in a lot of ways. But we see down here, uh the both of the legs are here and it's not supposed to be like that. This is a little weird. So um definitely been experimenting with it, and I even have this example right here. So I found this image online. It has the watermark on it, and I wanted ChatGPT to remake it first, and then I wanted it to extract it, and then I wanted it to make the water see through. And so, um, we are actually going to download this and put it inside of the project that we're working on. So if we go in here, and you guys can see how I use this for actual, production workflows. Like I use this in my designs every single day. And so the reason why this is better than the last time is because it basically made the water less white or more see-through. And so when I do this just a little bit, it'll have that water look that I'm looking for without the harsh edges, hopefully. Let me see. And we're getting a little bit off topic, but just bear with me. We're just kind of showing the usefulness of this. Whatever. Honestly, I'll have to do that another time. But so it can do things. But like I said, we're gonna get in here and try it. So let's first work on um let's create a comic strip of some kind. So we're going to go into ChatGPT, then we're going to go to images, and we are going to type in here, um, create an anime comic strip series of about an assassin that always is on the run. I know that's not grammatically correct. Okay. Um, create 4 pages of the comic so I can see a bit of the story and scenes. So if we go anime or if we go comic, um, don't know why that's in there. Try style on an image. No, no, no. Okay, so let's just do it like this and see if this prompt is gonna get us something. And what we're looking for in this is that it maintains that we want an assassin that is always on the run. We're looking for the consistency in the character, and we are looking for it to output two different images from this. In order to show 4 pages, it needs to show at least 2 images. Or maybe we have to explicitly say output 2 images, and if we need to do that, then we'll do that. But like I said, it has been taking a bit longer, but I would rather have that than, you know, something that's not going to give me the result that I want. And what we can do is put this to the side. We can open Gemini and we can say create a comic strip series. Okay. And honestly, Nano Banana is probably going to finish before this, but we see like with ChatGPT, it's actually thinking. Like it's genuinely thinking about this, and it's looking at the image and refining it and making sure that everything that is from the original prompt is in there, and is following directions. So um I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout. Okay, so what in the world? So I'm gonna rerun this. I'm gonna save this, open this in a new tab, and then I'm gonna put a oh wow, I guess I gotta save it. Okay, we'll save it. And we will save this. And DNA visualizer. We are gonna put output 2 different images showing 2 pages each. All right. Let's see if that will get it to do that, continuous generation. Let me see. So this is Gemini. Well, let me pull up the photos. So this is Gemini's and this is ChatGPT's. Okay. So when we zoom in, you know, we have on the run, a killer without a place to stay. It has dialogue, him thinking, it has dialogue in here. The character is pretty consistent everywhere. Same dagger. Yeah, pretty consistent. It's not the highest fidelity of frames, but that's okay. We're gonna look at it in the next one and see. But Gemini kind of gave a it gave a 4 page look as well, but um there is character consistency pretty much. Um but we see like this TTTOCY always follow. Do we have any text discrepancies inside of the ChatGPT one? It doesn't look like it. Time to disappear. Who? But getting out is never easy. Every gate, every town, every coin is buying them information. Good. That means I'm still ahead. As long as I keep moving, I stay untouchable. There is no text inconsistencies or misspellings inside of this, except, of course, this. This is tiny. Codename Raven, bounty, 50 million gold. Like everything is pretty much, you know, the correct words and things of that nature. So it's still creating that. Let's see what it comes out with, but we can start a new session and we will generate one of the other ones that we were going to try out. Um a thumbnail. Let's generate a thumbnail just so I can show you guys the new and there you got this thing. Transform your photos, make comments and graphics, show your ideas visually, start creating. So we are going to make a thumbnail and I'm going to show you guys how easy this is for me now to make thumbnails. So what I'm going to do is go get one of my older thumbnails, and it's going to have a logo of it, a logo of some kind inside of it. So, matter of fact, let's do this one. So, we're going to say use the Claude logo, use the Claude logo from the attached thumbnail reference. And this is a test to see if it can really pinpoint this is what I need. I don't need the rest of this image. This is the only thing I need. I'm just trying to test if we can do that. Use the Claude logo from the attached thumbnail reference and create an isolated character of the Claude logo with arms and legs, and have it with a dog, have it holding a leash with a dog, and have the text dog park at the top in large condensed font. Create a 16 by 9 thumbnail. Matter of fact, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get the 16 by 9 thumbnail. We submitted that. So bam. But if we go over to this other one, it did not generate two images, I don't think. No, it didn't. I said it should output two images and it didn't. So I'm gonna have to figure out the actual prompting for that. I'm not sure if did they put that in here. Stronger across languages, magazine collage. I don't think it they're even showing it in here. Make a sample page. Multiple images. Storybook. Okay, let's see if any of these have multiple images in the generation. Doesn't look like it. But I mean, these are some useful examples. Like, seriously, these are some useful examples. Um, yeah, it's not. Okay, 4-page comic. Okay, so check this out. This is the prompt that we will need to use. Okay, so make an advertisement promoting my new matcha shop. Make sure to include multiple aspect ratio outputs so I can use it on these places. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this, and we have our generation right here. Okay, cool. So we got dog park. Check this out. Um, I wanted it to. I was testing its ability to isolate that one logo that we were looking for, but also know what that logo is. So the Claude logo inside of this reference is this one, but I don't think it knew that. So what it should have done is search the web and, check it out. But this didn't really listen to what I was saying. But right up here in the corner, if you guys see this aspect ratio right here, if you click this, you can generate this image with a different aspect ratio. So they have embedded prompting to be able to turn a thumbnail into a square or a thumbnail into a social media post. So let's turn this into a social media post and see what it's going to do. But we do want to test out this multi-output, so we will go ahead and do that. Um, let's say make an advertisement for my graphic design business, theviewsagency.com, and I want it to feel very covert and confidential. Okay. Make sure to include multiple aspect ratios. Bam. We're going to do that. Okay. So send that. Um, we got our new aspect ratio, and we can go inside of this and we can say, hey, we want this to be square now. And so you can literally change the aspect ratios as many times as you want. I mean, it's super powerful to have this wide range of aspect ratios. Now, it did not get the logo right. It didn't. But what you should really do in this situation, and this is what I'll do. Okay. So just so you guys know that this actually does work, use the attached Claude logo. Okay. And we are going to go to the internet, Claude logo, and we are just going to get this square one. We're going to copy this image and we're going to paste it in here, PNG, and bam. So it's going to create that for us now. So we see here that it did not create the different aspect ratios. It did a very great job with the look. Very great. It looks confidential. Great design doesn't need attention, it needs impact. I like this a lot, you know. But it did not output different images. But in here we can say upscale the Twitter version, or upscale the Instagram version, okay? And maybe that's how we are going to extract this stuff, because um you know, in here they're saying that it will be able to do this. GPT-1. Uh, oh wow. From the uploaded PDF, so it's created an infographic, 4-page comic. This outputted multiple images. Thinking mode searches. I like that. So, bam. Now we have the thumbnail that I asked for, and all we had to do was copy and paste a logo. So, what I would say is still do not rely on the actual model to gather its context. Always have the context for the model so that it doesn't have to put in that extra work to, you know, do this, because you'll get frustrated like that and nobody wants to do that. So using image generation in Codex, imaging in Codex bring visual creation into one workspace for creating, iterating, and shipping apps, slide decks, and other work. Yeah, I'm loving Codex. I'm about to, so I was considering just not even getting a Higgsfield subscription, but I need it for all of the other stuff that it has. But I would just rely on this for images. Like, look how high quality this is. I'm gonna download this and we're gonna open it. Bam. Look how high quality, like I don't need to upscale this at all. At all, bro. Like if you zoom in, of course, but zoomed out, this is a perfect, like this is a perfect image, bro. Like it is. So, um, do I have anything generated right now? Yes. Okay, so we had it upscale the Instagram version, but guess what? It has it, okay, it has it in a square. So it created a square. So bam, it gave us a square, you know? Cool. But it didn't generate multiple images, so I'm not gonna give it its kudos. But it does produce better visual outputs, and I am very happy about that. So I really don't even care that it won't generate multiple images. So um what surprised us most was the detail GPT image 2 added. It introduced elements we hadn't considered, like a viral on TikTok sticker. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Like you can really, like, we're past the point of using AI images in production. We've been doing that. But now it's like you don't even have to edit it to get it to production. You don't even have to. Limitations. This is an important part, and I hope you stuck to this part of the video. But limitations. 2.0 is a major step forward, but it is not perfect. It can still struggle with tasks that require a complete and coherent physical world model. Okay. Origami guides, puzzles like Rubik's Cubes, and details that need to appear correctly on hidden, angled, or reversed surfaces. Hidden, angled, or reversed surfaces. Very dense or repetitive visual details like fine grains of sand may also test the limits of the model. Labels and diagrams may still need review for accuracy, especially when they rely on precise arrows or part labels. We see these limitations as important frontiers for future work. Okay, cool. So they're telling us what it's not good at. And you guys see the model name right here, GPT Image 2, if you are using that anywhere. And yeah, if you do want to have another place to access the model, I'm pretty sure Higgsfield probably has it. Let me see. Yes, yes, it does. GPT Image 2 is on here. Okay. Um, that's great. That's just fantastic. I have 1,000 credits to spend up, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. But that is the end of the video. We were just taking a look at GPT image and creating a couple of examples with it, testing out its new capabilities. But I think that it's definitely a step forward. Much better quality. I think that there's a wider versatility in what you can create and the actual styles now, because beforehand you really had that GPT style. And I apologize, my light just went off. But that's the end of the video. This is the struggles of a content creator, or but be sure to join the Educate AI Lab. The link is in the description, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. More AI videos on the way. More news is definitely going to be coming out in the next week or two. So stay tuned, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.